sky is blue, a Sunday afternoon, she doesn't know what to do.
Hi guys, and welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So today's love and romance reading for the month of December 2014 is for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So Scorpio, the card that I intuitively picked out for you guys is the Eight of Pentacles. Now the Eight of Pentacles is all about sort of working diligently to achieve a goal. It's about learning, it's about new beginnings, it's about taking on new skills, it's about making progress. But really at the heart of this card, it's about, I would say, two things: learning and also working hard to achieve what you want. And I think that within a love relationship, within a love reading, I think that this card, number one, if you're in a relationship, it might be a warning that you're working too hard. So it might be a warning that you're devoted so much to your career and to getting where you want to go that you're actually forgetting about how important it is to invest time in your relationship. Now I know that we've all got to make money and we've all got to make a living and we've all got our hopes and dreams, and you know, if you don't put the work in then you don't get what you want. But this card really is saying make time for your relationship. If you found that you've been working far too hard and you've kind of been neglecting your other half and sort of focusing on creating that stable environment within, you know, your home life, so creating the creating the materialistic stability, then really this card is saying you need to be investing in more emotional stability. So try and put some good time away for you and your partner to build up that relationship. This card can also talk about if you're in a relationship and maybe you're a little bit worried about whether your partner is really interested in you, or they really want to be with you. This card is a big fat yes, and that the partner that you're with really does love you, and the partner that you're with really, I suppose, has a great love for you, and that they're actually going to be working really hard in your relation to build it up, to keep it stable, to keep it solid. I think that this card also is about learning from mistakes, okay? Because this card is also about learning and being an apprentice and being a learner and trying to learn your craft so that you can achieve your goals, okay? And I think that this card is saying that if you're single, for those of you who are single, it doesn't necessarily talk about love coming in, but it does talk about learning from past mistakes and learning from things that potentially for some of you guys might have gone wrong in the past, so that you can actually move forward and achieve those love goals that you want in the future. So this is really an important card for moving in the direction whereby you can look at the past and you can learn from any mistakes that were made, and you can kind of apply that learning into growing a relationship, a potential relationship within the future. So yeah, this is to me a really good card for both, for those of you who are attached and for those of you who aren't attached, because it's all about working hard and hard work. And we all know that anything that you want in life, it doesn't necessarily take hard work, but it does take focus, okay? Because sometimes you can start something and it just kind of goes into the stratosphere with very little hard work at all. But what makes a success to me of anything, especially love, is just when we talk about really hard work or working really hard, that suggests to me a little bit of resistance unless you're enjoying that hard work, unless you're actually thriving on it. And especially in a love situation, I don't think you should have to work really hard to make something work, because it simply suggests to me that it's not actually working. But it does say to me that you need to keep focused on the goal, and you need to kind of just put in the time and the energy that is within your truth, if that makes any sense to you. So you kind of need to walk in your truth, okay? To me, this suggests that if you're in a relationship, it's about building it up, but building it up in a calm and happy sense, okay? Not in one where, oh, I've got to work so hard to make this work. That doesn't make any sense to me. But diligently sitting there and, you know, building stuff together, that's what this card suggests to me. And if you're single, definitely about learning from mistakes and learning from things that might have gone wrong in the past, okay? This is a card about hard work, but the hard work needs to be happy work, okay? So when I say hard work, sounds like resistance to me. It's only resistance if it's unhappy hard work. But if you're happy in working hard for your relationship, and that simply means to me making an effort, then there's nothing wrong in that. So I do see for December, some of you Scorpios working hard happily to keep those home fires burning and to keep everything wonderful and happy, but you're happy in doing that because it makes you feel happy. And for some of you guys who are single, I see you reflecting back on the past, potentially the past year, whatever, and saying to yourself, I'm going to learn from those mistakes, I'm going to learn from that breakup, I'm going to learn from meeting that person and they weren't right for me, and I'm going to take this forward with me now in the future, and anyone that I meet now I'm going to apply my newfound knowledge to, and I'm going to work towards building up a better and brighter relationship and future for us both. Okay guys, so that's your reading for the month of December 2014, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to shuffle my romance oracle cards, and as usual I'm going to pull one from the top of the deck, and that's going to serve as your advice card from the angels regarding your love and romantic life in the month of December. So here goes. Those are the cards shuffled, and I'm just going to pull one from the top. So this card says, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And the angels are simply saying with this card that if any of you are feeling trapped in a situation, if any of you are feeling that you've relinquished your control to someone or something within your life, then really within the month of December they're saying it's time to take that back. And it's time to look at ways to liberate yourself and free yourself as a human being. So if you are in a relationship, I guess where you feel that you're working too hard, okay, because you want to focus on your career and you don't have enough time for a partner, then you need to be honest with that partner and you need to free yourself, okay? You need to liberate yourself, because in effect, when we feel that we don't have enough time for something, when our control of a situation is taken out of our hands and we feel that we have to be be something for someone else that we don't want to be, that in its sense is a type of entrapment. And what this card is saying, it's time to take control back of your life. So if you are in a relationship where you don't really want to be in it, and you're too focused on your work and your career, and you really feel that it would be best to kind of branch out on your own for a bit, then this card really is saying do it. Free yourself from entrapment, free yourself from the lack of control that you might be feeling, and take that back. It's time to take back your control. And yeah, this is just a really good card, I guess, for going on into January 2015, because it's all about liberation, and liberation is the key to life. It doesn't matter whether you've got a pot of gold or you got a pot of nothing. If you feel free, and if you feel liberated in your life, and if you feel happy within your life, then really that is all that matters. And also I think that this could potentially refer to those of you who are single and learning from past mistakes and past situations that didn't serve us. And I think this free yourself card can also be saying, once you are able to learn from a mistake, once you are able to look at a situation for what it is, once you are able to say, I understand why that happened and what I needed to know from it, that in effect is freeing yourself. Because sometimes we can stay chained to a situation where we don't feel there's clarity, where we don't feel that we understand why something has happened or why it's happening, and where we feel that we are a slave to forever meeting the same person, or forever going down the same roads, or forever going down the same situation. And really what this card is saying, you need to take back control. When you're not free, And when you're not liberating, a lot of the time you feel that there is a loss of control with your own liberty. And this card is saying, and if I can relate it to those of you guys who are single with this reading and who are needing to kind of be that apprentice and to learn and to gain knowledge from past situations so that you can go into future situations with different people, with a different viewpoint, with a different way of doing things, with a different way of thinking. Once you're able to do that, you are truly free, because self-awareness is freedom. So guys, that's the end of your December love and romantic reading for 2014, and I'll be back with a general yearly forecast reading within December sometime, and also your normal tarot reading, general tarot reading, and also another love reading for January. So I'd just like to say, guys, thank you very, very much for your time, and have a great day. Bye bye.